Just off I-40 and overlooking the city of Albuquerque from its West Mesa is Enchanted Trails RV Park and Trading Post. Built in the 1940s, this trading post and modern-day RV park retains all the charm and feel of the golden era of Route 66. Serving as a respite for travelers making their way through the western desert of our state, Enchanted Trails provides amenities for those people traveling in their own camper, and better yet, it offers the unique experience of staying in a restored vintage trailer for the night. These refurbished classics are what led me to Enchanted Trails. While they've been around for decades, there has been a rebirth and fascination with their design and utility. In the days of tiny houses and scaling back, these campers epitomize how much style and function can be packed into a small space. And to think, they were designed 50 or more years ago. Ultimately, nothing evokes the great American road trip like a classic camper. And I was anxious to meet the woman who had the vision to give these trailers a new life on old Route 66.
So Vicki, all of these trailers have been refurbished to this utmost degree. Like, yeah, I've never seen anything like it. The attention to detail, it's magnificent. What is it about restoring specifically these kinds of items? But what is it about these things, the Winnebagos and stuff like that?
They're just really well made. The craftsmanship was wonderful, and it just harkens back to a simpler time, and you can see the beautiful woodwork, and of course fill them with my fun items, whether it be books or suitcases or glassware.
Yeah.
It just really feels good.
It's like you said, that simpler time. That's
Yeah.
cool. And you step into it and it's like you're there.
You bet.
Right?
You bet.
And like the minimalism of being able to say, hey, I got the thing in the back, I put on my car, and like an old antique car, and just go, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
You don't have to stop for anything.
You don't have to stop for a thing. You just enjoy it. You've got your bed with you and your pillow with you, and just take off and enjoy the road.
Right. So have you traveled the Mother Road?
Absolutely, I have. New Mexico's got some of the best mileage, if you ask me.
But how do you think Route 66 kind of reintroduced New Mexico, or gave people an in to what the Southwest was like?
Well, I think a lot of travelers tend to come from the east and travel west. And so you get to New Mexico and you have these wonderful prairies on the eastern part of the state, and then you come through and you start experiencing the great American Southwest and the beautiful red rocks, the changes in terrain that we have, going from the mountains to the flatlands and the lava beds, and the wonderful pueblos that we have and the reservations. And so I think it really opened people's eyes then and today as to what a wonderful place New Mexico is and how much we have to offer.
Yeah, for sure. It's so true. When the transition happened from Route 66 to the interstate, what do you think, as a traveler, what kind of impact do you think that had on people?
It got people out of the cities, and they just go by now at 75 miles an hour, and they don't actually stop and see the character and the charm of a given place. I think it was really a great loss. So you need to get off the interstate, and you need to get back onto the main street.
Right. And I think that was like one of the original things about Route 66. It like curved and went through all the little parts of states that you probably never heard of.
Right.
And exploring, right, that whole event.
Exactly.
Idea.
And truly, I think we're all explorers at heart. But when you're driving down this black ribbon of highway that cut through mountains and cut through the terrain, it's just not the same as you say, as you're sloping along, taking the curves, feeling the breeze and the trees.
You're grounded in the experience, kind of. Yeah, that's great.
Enchanted Trails may be retro, but it has everything you need for a great weekend getaway with friends. They have Wi-Fi, grills, billiards, and video games, plus they have a heated pool. And check out the huge refurbished Wurlitzer organ. It is truly one of a kind.